back to the Pink Elephant, guys. I am Shanay, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. And if you are back again, thank you so much for coming back. Like, y'all, we're growing. We're growing here, and I am so excited and so appreciative of everyone who taps into the videos on every Tuesday. So, before we get started, let's handle some business. If you are not following me on Instagram, on TikTok, follow me at the pink elephant underscore by Shanay. Guys, I have a goal to get to at least 1,000 followers by like the next month on TikTok. And that's something I have to commit to too, because I need to be like really consistent. And I realized if I don't ask you guys to follow, you guys don't follow. Even for me, I might not even be paying attention enough to follow. So if you have not started following me, make sure you go over and follow me, and I will follow you back. And then if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If this video resonates with you at all, give me a thumbs up. Let the algorithm know, let YouTube know that you enjoy this content. So now that we've done that, we're going to hop right on in to today's topic. So, it's time for a refresh in so many ways, okay? And I don't know about you, but I love when I have new pieces in my wardrobe that fit me, all right? And I want to talk about this a little bit more. But before I jump into that, I do want to talk about why it is important to refresh your wardrobe. So, this particular episode is for power moves. So, this is for my girls who are going to be in the office, taking meetings, things like that. And you need some wardrobe that fits that type of moment, right? So, today we're going to be talking about changing your wardrobe for the corporate office or the corporate setting or business setting. And then the reason why it's important, I believe it's important to refresh your wardrobe in each sector of your life, is because, of course, our styles may not shift all the time, but it comes a point where it's time to give those slacks up, right? It's time to change out that shirt. It's time to get a crispy white shirt. It's time to maybe add a little bit of pizzazz to your minimalistic look. So, it's always good to go back and refresh your wardrobe throughout the seasons, but specific to the fall. So I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love the fall. I love all things fall, and it's partly due to the fact that I am not a summer girl. My body just does not like heat. So I love the fall, the crisp air, the layers that we get to wear, the coffee, the pumpkin spice, all those things. It's just like nostalgia for me. So I love the fall. Therefore, I love refreshing my wardrobe for the fall. So, the first thing I want you guys to think about and consider is the fact that we buy clothes for everybody else in our house. We buy stuff for the kids. We buy stuff for our husbands. We buy stuff for our nieces and nephews. We buy stuff for our parents. We need to also put that same level of attention and care into what we wear as well. So for my mamas, for my single girls, for aunties, whoever, however you want to label yourself, you deserve some quality clothing and quality attention just as much as you give to your family. So, with that being said, I need you to go ahead and release the guilt, let go of the buyer's remorse, let go of the being cheap, right? Because that's another thing too. It's okay to save money in different ways, but we also want to make sure that we are investing. And when I say invest, invest for what you feel comfortable with, right? Invest in quality pieces because in the long run, you'll save money. So we'll get into that as we continue through the video, but I want you guys to be empowered and let yourself spend some money on yourself. So today's episode, though, we're going to be focusing on Mango because, as you guys know, I am now an affiliate with Mango, and I'm really, really excited because I do love the fact that Mango offers some pieces that are both, they offer pieces that are size conscious, right? I am a curvy girl. So therefore, wherever I shop, I need to be able to find pieces that work for my body type. So it's important to me that I share with you guys items that are realistic to my body because your body may be similar to mine. So So that's that about Mango. So the pieces that I found in this particular collection called Power Moves is for my women who are going to be in business settings or networking settings and things like that. So we're going to jump right in and we're going to talk about the pieces that I feel are necessary for the fall. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about, guys, is the classic trench coat. I absolutely love the trench coat, and I've come to really appreciate a trench because of my mom. So I shared before that I have a London Fog trench coat that I bought probably maybe about 5 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, and the quality of a London Fog and the classic silhouette of the London fog is just timeless. It just adds so much to your wardrobe. And my mom actually got a London fog from Goodwill. Okay. She thrifted and found a London fog trench coat at Goodwill. And ever since my mom had that trench coat, I wanted one. I wanted one. And I remember like trying hers on, and my mom was really, really petite. So I didn't quite fit it, but I love the way that that look. I love the way that it gave me like this really clean, classic, professional look. But it's also versatile enough to wear on the weekend. For me, a must have for this fall is going to be a trench coat. Now, you don't have to have a London fog, but if you find a nice quality trench, you are winning. Mango actually has a nice, beautiful trench coat on their website, and I'll show you guys a clip of that. And I really love the silhouette. Again, it's similar to the London Fog trench coat. It has the buttons going down, it has a belt, it has that classic shape, and you just cannot go wrong with a trench coat. I think that sometimes in the fall, like we don't want to wear like such a heavy jacket, but we do want to still like have something on in case we get a little chilly. And I think the trench coat is just like the perfect amount of warmth, but also thin enough to where you can wear it like and feel comfortable. I'm thinking about the times where you're out, you're shopping because Thanksgiving will be in the fall. You're kind of grabbing things. You're going there. I'm thinking about that Saturday where you're going to Bath and Body Works to pick up some candles. You got your trench coat on. You guys know it rains sometimes in the fall too. So you got your little trench coat, you got your little umbrella, and you're covered and you're feeling comfortable and gorgeous in your look. So for every single look that I'm talking about, I am talking about elevating where you are, right? Because there's nothing wrong with the clothes that you have in your closet, but it's all about elevating to the next level to add something more to your wardrobe. So sometimes it's not about like buying a whole bunch of clothes. It's about buying the right pieces that can be used interchangeably with other pieces that you already have in your closet. And a trench coat is a great way to do that, because a trench coat to me can be an outfit. The trench coats come in different colors too. So sometimes you might find a black one, you might find navy blue, you might find khaki, you might even find a army green color. For me, if you to start out, I would suggest getting the khaki color because it is a neutral, it is classic, and it's just absolutely fabulous. Like it's gorgeous. So, that's first things first. All right. So next, I want to talk about the importance of a black blazer. So I'm sure right now, if you look in your closet, you probably have a black blazer. And a lot of us tend to have like a classic black blazer, right? But you guys know that, and I always wear this piece. I always wear this piece that I got from Zara a few years back. It is a high shoulder black blazer with gold buttons. And y'all, I love this blazer. I wear it casually. I also wear it business professional like I wear that blazer so much and in so many different ways. On Mango, there is a similar blazer. It is black, and the cut on this blazer is just ooh, y'all. It's so sharp. It's so good. There are gold buttons that go down. Now, this one stops right at the waistline. So, this is a short black blazer. It's not one that's long. It comes down past the hip. It's right there at the waistline, which I think is really, really nice and feminine. Also, it gives like this power feel to it when I think about like going into a business meeting and having on a blazer. It's just like a nice fit. Like the tailoring of it is phenomenal. I think that like having a black blazer is cool, right? nothing wrong with a plain black blazer. As a matter of fact, there are times where you want to wear a plain black blazer. But if you already got the job, or you set up the meeting, or you just want to feel a little bit more dressed up that day, I love having on a black blazer that has gold buttons. It's just something about the buttons on the blazer that adds a certain level of pizzazz, and it shows like I could have wore a black blazer, but I decided to put on something today. Right. So for my girls who are looking for a way to maybe add more to your wardrobe, I definitely suggest getting a black blazer that has those gold buttons on it. And you'll find that it becomes a piece all in itself. It becomes the look. So you don't have to do a whole lot. You don't have to find a whole bunch of pieces to go with it. You don't need a lot of jewelry. When you put on a black blazer and you have those gold buttons on it, that's the look. You can put on some plain black slacks to go with it. You can put on a black skirt to go with it. But that blazer by itself becomes a look. It is the look. So I definitely suggest adding that to your wardrobe. Mango's blazer is very, very nice and feminine, like I said, and it's a short one. And I believe that that one is a great way to add more to your wardrobe, and it is a necessary buy. Okay. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me later for adding this blazer to your wardrobe. Okay. So definitely suggest that. Next, I would definitely suggest adding some colorful blazers to your wardrobe as well. So, a lot of times we get in a habit of wearing like a lot of neutrals for work. But if you've seen me grow over the years, I always show you guys color. I am definitely about wearing some color and adding a little bit of brightness to my wardrobe, because for me, it makes me feel very good. And honestly, I think it looks good on my skin to have nice colors on. So I ran across this Kelly Green blazer. Now, y'all, I was looking for Kelly Green so much last year, and I just could not find the right Kelly Green blazer. So on Mango, when I saw it, I was like, this is it. Okay. Kelly Green is the perfect color all year long, but it's definitely a great color for the fall. I'm imagining myself wearing like the Kelly green and navy blue, right? Or a white and navy blue pinstripe button down shirt with the Kelly green blazer over it. I'm just seeing so many different looks that are possible with a green blazer. So even though green is like, oh my gosh, green, I'm wearing green, it is still very much a respect respectful color that it says business still. It says, I'm feminine, but I'm still powerful. It's just like a very, very beautiful color. I also like the Kelly Green is too because it's noticeable. When you walk into a room and you have on Kelly Green, it's like, whoop, wow, who is that in the green? And sometimes you want to add that to your moment, right? You want that moment of walking in and it's like this walk of power and I'm just taking up space. And again, my brand is all about being that person that takes up space in your own way. And adding colorful blazers to your wardrobe is a great way to get out of boring wardrobe. If you get a little bored with the white, with the blacks, with the browns, with the grays, I definitely suggest throwing a little green in there. That's still a very much neutral color. I could see myself wearing the green with khaki colors, with whites, with blacks, with navy blues. Like I said, it's still a really great color to be a neutral. It just adds like a little bit of extra. Like when you want a little sprinkle on top, you put on a little Kelly green, and it always adds just enough. So definitely invest in a Kelly green blazer if you are looking for a color that could be complementary to your skin tone. I believe Kelly green just looks good on everybody. It just looks great. The other blazer that I saw on the website was more of a coral color. If you're not into red, I love that coral is a phenomenal fall color as well as a spring color. So if you want, so again, these pieces are pieces that you can have forever. You're investing in these pieces, right? So when you think about getting the blazers, think about how you'll be able to wear them long term. Because, of course, we want something that, if we're going to invest in something, we want something that we can wear over and over and over again. And I love that the coral is subtle enough to go into different rooms and go into different places. You can wear coral casually. You can wear it as a business look. You can wear it business casually. It's like a very, very great color. And I'm picturing scarves with it. If you are a scarf girl, which I'm trying to get into scarves a lot more this fall. So I'm seeing satin scarves tied around my neck with the blazers on with like a little button up. Maybe have the two top buttons unbuttoned so that you can kind of have a little bit of the neckline out and have the scarf tied right on the neck. Maybe turn the knot to the side, put on your blazer with it. It is a really beautiful, beautiful look. So if you are, again, looking for a way to add more color in your wardrobe, try blazer. I used to work in a setting where we would do a lot of dinner meetings. So if I wanted to like wear a dress, I would throw my blazer over top of the dress, maybe even sit it on my shoulders. If I want like to be a little girly, dainty look, I would throw it over my shoulders. So again, thinking about like the bigger picture, the blazer is going to be a great way to add to a look. It's going to become an outfit if you wear it in the evening as well. So, highly recommend adding some color through blazers and also getting blazers that are more on the good quality end because it's nothing wrong with getting a less expensive blazer. However, when you want to elevate a look, let's say if you got your dress from, let's say, Old Navy, or if you got it from Shein, or if you got it from Forever 21, I don't know. If you got it from somewhere that maybe is a little bit more on the lower end, having a more elevated look requires a more nicer quality in a blazer. So what do I mean by that? If my blazer is a nice thread and is like nice sturdy material and is structurally um if the structure is nice on the blazer, is tailored perfectly, you can throw that on over something that's a lot less expensive and the outfit still is elevated because the blazer outside of the dress is going to help carry that look through. Okay. And I can give you guys examples of times that I've worn blazers. I wear them so much. I mean, like all the time. And it really changes a look. And what I'll do is I'll put a blazer on over top of this shirt so you guys can see how just by having on the shirt, that's cool. But if I throw on a blazer, it's gonna change my look. So let me get a blazer real quick so I can show you guys what I mean by just adding that little extra to go a little extra. And that's what we want to do when we think about power moves. It doesn't have to be like, boom, look at me. It could just be the subtle ways of growing into power. So let me grab that blazer real quick and then I'm going to come right back. Okay. So you guys see that I just threw on my favorite pink blazer that I got from Zara a few years back. And I didn't even like do a whole bunch. I just simply put it on because I wanted to show you guys the power of a blazer. Now this blazer is pink and it's so well made that I can keep it forever and ever and I will. Okay. This is a blazer that I'm going to keep forever. But what I wanted to show you is that by putting on the pink blazer, it added a lot more to this look. I didn't have to do a lot, but it definitely is a color that is going to stand out, right? It's going to add a little bit more interest to my look. I threw on some little glasses, and it's just like simple. So this was a simple way to go from casually wearing a button-down shirt to making this more of a business meeting, right? Making this more of a professional meeting and still having some interesting things going on in my wardrobe. It's true to me, right? So this is what I mean by needing to invest in maybe a more quality blazer because this is really great quality. The structure on here is amazing. But this shirt that I have on, I think I got this shirt from Old Navy and it may have been like, it's like the thin linen shirt. But when I put the blazer over top, you can't even really tell that this shirt is thin. You can't tell that it's not ironed. And I'm not saying skip out on some of those things, but I'm just saying how immediately by throwing on a blazer that's nice quality, my look now looks expensive. And I don't know about you guys, but I like to look expensive. Sometimes it's not expensive, but I want to at least look expensive and look put together. The biggest compliment that I've gotten throughout my time and journey, and even in my career, everybody at work is like, Shanay, you always look so put together. And I always wanted to be that person that always looks put together. And it's because I care about small details. So some people are like, oh, well, I mean, this is $15, this is $38. So I'm just going to get the $15 one. But for me, I'm going to weigh it out. I'm going to say, well, this $15 one is cute, but the color's a little faded. The material is not as sturdy. The $38 one, I can get it dry cleaned. I can get it, dry cleaned 50 times and it's going to be great. This one, I can't even dry clean it. It says don't dry clean and it's going to, lose its shape throughout the day. The lint balls might pile up on it. Whereas, maybe spending a little bit more money might be the right way to go. Okay. So that's how I kind of pick and choose what to save money on. Of course, there are other ways to save money. So if I want to buy the more expensive blazer, maybe I'll buy a less expensive um, shirt, or maybe I'll buy a less expensive dress. But it's important to invest in the pieces that you need to use long term. Okay. So keep that in mind. We talked about it in the beginning. You spend the money anyway. So spend the money on nice things. And I know this is going to be very controversial to certain people who feel like, I can go on Shein. Like I had friends who would be like, Shanae, oh, you bought those earrings from there? I could go on Shein and buy the earrings. You could, but I know that I want my earrings to arrive intact, and I want to be able to wear them for a very long time. So if I buy them from Shein, how much wear will I get out of them where I have to buy another pair for another $5, right? And then another pair for $5. So after a while, I've spent $30 on those same earrings anyway. So why not spend $30 up front, buy a nice pair of earrings from Target, and you know that you're going to be able to get at least 2-3 years of wear out of them. So that's my tip. Go for the piece that has the best quality and then weigh that out with your budget. So that is my tip on quality pieces. Let's shift gears. All right. So another thing that I would love to add to my wardrobe, and this is for my personal wardrobe, I am looking to add a leather skirt to my wardrobe. And so when I saw this skirt on Mango and I saw that it comes in a curvy size, I said, okay, this is good. This is a sign. Because I've been wanting to add a leather skirt to my wardrobe, but I want the fit to be right. So I love this pencil skirt. It's a black leather pencil skirt, and pencil skirts look really good on most people, right? So it's very much a great look that can work for the office, work for a business meeting because it's long. It comes all the way down past the knee. It's fitted, but it's not too fitted. And I just love that it can add some texture and add some more interest to your look. When I think of a leather pencil skirt, I think of the show Reasonable Doubt. Now, if you guys haven't watched the show Reasonable Doubt on Prime, go and watch it because season 2 starts August 22nd. In Reasonable Doubt, listen, homegirl is a lawyer and she is sharp. Okay, so when I think of inspo for outfits and I think of looks and I think of power moves and I think of all those things, you got to get it out your head that you're boxed in. You are not boxed into any type of look. You can be whoever you want to be. And you just can find, just make sure it's appropriate for your particular role, your job. And Reasonable Doubt, homegirl is like fly. All right. She is fly. And I love the fact that she's not afraid to do color or texture. And so when I think about the leather pencil skirt, I just think about it being a power move for sure. It's still very much appropriate. Again, it comes all the way down to your knees, past your knees. It's fitted, but it's not too fitted. And it's just so sharp. So I absolutely love Reasonable Doubt. I'm going to show you guys a picture of my girl from Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, she's fly. In the show, her name is Jax, and Jax is just always fly. So I would encourage you guys, if you find a character in a show or if you're online and you find someone who just exudes the style that you would like to have or you're interested in trying, buying those pieces to test it out to see if that works for you is a great way to find out if that style and if that piece is yours. Like, just don't be afraid to be a little bit edgy, and try texture and try different material and grow into that style that you are wanting to grow into. So, shout out to Jax from Reasonable Doubt. I don't know who does the wardrobe, but I love the wardrobe. And ever since I've been watching that show, I wanted a leather skirt. So go for a leather skirt. Mango has them for both curvy girls and for my girls who are not curvy, or don't fall into the curvy category. Check them out. You might find that you want to try it and it's a pretty good price. So go for it. Okay. All right. So next, I want to talk about tote bags. Okay. So for me, I worked in a setting where I always had like a actual computer bag or a like work bag with me all the time. So a lot of people would use a tote bag or, like Tory Burch used to have like the real big ones. So a lot of people carried the Tory Burch ones. And I just carried one that was just like a computer bag, a leather computer bag that my husband got me, years ago. But I ran across some neutral totes on Mango, and I love them. So they're similar to the Neverfull, and I love the Neverfull. Don't get me wrong. I just don't want to pay for a Neverfull because I probably wouldn't carry it that often. And also, too, guys, like because of the work that I did, I was very, very conscious of the labels that I would wear. So in my role, I would be talking to nurses and doctors about affordability options for their patients. So for me to go into an office where I'm going to be seen by patients, patients who are there for their chemo, patients who are there for serious illnesses and for treatments and things like that, for me, it was important for me to be personable. And a lot of times when you come in with labels and they're just trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bill or how they're going to eat, I don't want to be perceived as someone who, is just like not conscious of their environment. And so for me, I avoided labels as much as possible when I was working in that setting. But of course, when I was in an office or if I was going for a work meeting, I would wear whatever I wanted to wear, whatever label, whatever have you, because of the setting that I would be in. But I saw these totes and I said, wow, these are really, really great. They are affordable, and they look really, really just well made. So for me, I was eyeing the neutral tan colored tote. Again, it's the shape of a Neverfull. It's the material of a Neverfull. And I just love that it's neutral and it's plain and it can be worn anywhere. So again, when I talk about pieces that we want to invest in, you might as well grab a piece that you can wear multiple ways. And I love that this bag comes in black, it comes in tan, it comes in another neutral colored, creamy color. And it's just a really great, and it comes in black, by the way. I am trying to avoid getting black. I think black is great, but black can also be a little boring and drab sometimes, especially if you're already wearing a lot of black. So for me, I am more leaning towards the neutral tan color, or brown, just because it'll give me something that I don't already have in my wardrobe, and I feel like I can carry it all the time. If you are anything like me, you might go to work, but you also need some snacks. So you can throw some little snacks in there, some crackers, some, banana. And if you are a mom like me and you don't want to carry a diaper bag, you might want to throw some pull-ups in there, maybe a pack of wipes. So it's a really great size where you can do a lot with it. And you don't only have to wear it for occasions as work. Okay. So again, definitely suggest doing that. It would be a phenomenal add to your collection if you don't already have one. Okay. Next, you guys know I love a wrap dress. I love a wrap dress. So for me, I am going to always suggest having some dresses in your closet that fit you nicely and makes you feel very good because it's so easy. I love the days where I can just throw on a dress, throw on some shoes, throw on a jacket, and get out the house. Piecing together a skirt, a shirt, pants, it's like sometimes that's like not the vibe I want and not what I want to go through. So having some go-to dresses that are really, really flattering and very, very nicely made and good quality is very important for this fall refresh. You want to, this is the thing, guys, anything that you put on your body, it needs to be something that you feel good in. Gone are the days where you wear something that you don't want to wear. This is not when you were a kid and your mama said you need to put that on right now. And you be like, I don't want to put it on. No. Now you have total control. So with total control, wear things that make you feel absolutely amazing. And I'm talking to myself too, because there have been a couple of times, even here recently, where I wore something that wasn't 100% comfortable and I wasn't able to be 100% comfortable. And that's a no-go for me. I don't like that. It ruins my moment out. I can't be present how I want to be present. So avoid that by wearing things that make you feel really good. So dresses that are flattering for all body types. For me, it's a wrap dress. Even a faux wrap dress is good. Okay. So a faux wrap dress, it gives the illusion of a wrap dress, but it might just have a tie on the side. And that's still very much flattering too, especially for girls who are curvy and you're trying not to be, have anything that's too hugging on you or tugging on you all day long. A wrap dress is very, very flattering and it just fits everyone's shape very, very well. So on Mango, I did see a dress. Now, this one isn't a wrap dress, but it's a dress I want 100%. It has a pattern on it, but it's a neutral. It kind of puts you in the mind of an animal print, but it's like a navy blue and gray, and it's just really, really pretty, like a tanny gold color. You have to check it out. I'll put it up here on the screen so you can see it. And it also has like a little skinny belt with it, and I love that. So for curvy girls or girls who are not even curvy at all, sometimes it's nice to have like a little belt right there at the waist because it can kind of add shape to you. So even if you don't have a shape, it gives the illusion of a shape. And then for curvy girls, it also kind of gives you that waistline that you want to have because anytime you put on something, you definitely don't want to look frumpy, right? So the belt makes you have a little bit more shape and structure to your dress. This dress in particular is absolutely stunning. Y'all, I do want to put out a disclaimer. On some of the models, I'm not a fan of how it looks, but I am one that knows that certain pieces look good on certain people. I can usually eye something and tell whether or not it's going to look good on me. And the way that they style it may not be the way that I would style it. So I can sometimes look past the model and get the piece. And that is my advice. Stop looking at things on the hanger. You have to try things on. My mama used to tell me that all the time. Y'all believe it or not, I was a tomboy. I did not like trying on clothes. Okay. And I did not like wearing dresses. And I was like not the girl that was like just running to go shopping. Like that wasn't even me. And even to this day, I like to shop, but I like to do a lot more online shopping. And that might be due to the fact that my size is generally not in a lot of stores. So I find that doing a lot of online shopping, I get more variety. But you have to try things on. If you see it on a mannequin or if you see it on a model, I want you to be very cautious of judging it off of that model as opposed to what it would look like on you. So after you've worn enough wrap dresses or after you've worn enough A-line silhouettes, you know what it will more than likely look like on you. So you can then make a decision to say like, this will work for me or this won't work for me. And then guys, like I'm talking to myself, it's okay to return a piece. It's okay. Sometimes you just got to return it. Okay. And I know we don't like going to the post office, dropping off packages, returning stuff, all that. Yes, it's a hassle. Yes, it's a lie. I got stuff right now that I can't even return because I waited too late. So I get it. But when it comes to this fall refresh and because we're being intentional and because we are giving ourselves the same level of treatment that we give to our children and to our family, to our husbands, to our friends, we're willing to do that. Okay, let's make up our minds. We're willing to do some trial and error to find the pieces that work best for us. Okay, let's shift gears. Next, let's stay with accessories and let's talk about shoes. You guys know I love a slingback. Like for me, slingbacks are just sexy. They're classic. They're timeless. It's just a pair of shoes that I don't think will ever go out of style. I remember my mama wearing them. They're perfect. Now, I will throw this in though. Kitten heels are in right now. So kitten heels, if you're not familiar with the term kitten heels, it's a small, tiny heel. Whereas the higher heels, like a 6-inch, nobody's really wearing that. I don't wear it, especially for work where I know I'm gonna be on my feet, where I know I need to be like stepping carefully on some marble floors or some slick floors, I'm not wearing no high heels. And to be honest, y'all, who does at this point? Okay. Unless you are, a true Instagram model or so and so, whatever, or an occasion. I don't really see too many people wearing high heels on an everyday basis. So the kitten heels are in. I don't have any kitten heels right now, but that doesn't mean I wouldn't get any. Actually, I ran across these shoes on Mango where they are a slingback and they are like a neutral color. It's just gorgeous, okay? And it does have a kitten heel on it. But they don't have my size. So the thing about Mango is that the shoes only go up to a size 10. And I noticed that. So I might have to write somebody and say, listen, give me at least 11 because I wear a size 11. I have big feet. So I would suggest investing in some slingbacks. And the thing about a slingback is that you can wear it for work, but you can also wear it with a pair of jeans. And in this picture, I'll show you the model wearing it with a pair of jeans. And then also with you can wear it dressed up with a dress. I personally like it because I feel like it's appropriate for an office where you're going in for a meeting. A slingback is just like really, really feminine and is still very much comfortable if you get the right one. And it just goes a long way. And again, it's something that you can keep forever. So going back to investing in pieces that we can keep forever, a slingback is going to be a great way to do that. So definitely look into getting a pair of slingbacks. If you are asking what color, Shanay, should I go for? Definitely go for a black leather pair. Go for a nude leather pair or a nude patent leather pair. You can't go wrong with those two colors. And just start there and see how you feel in them because everything is not for everyone. So even as I give you guys my opinion on some pieces that I think would be great for a fall refresh, you don't necessarily have to go with what I say. You can try out different colors. You guys know I have several different colors in my slingbacks. I got pink, I got red, I got silver, I have nude. So I have a lot of different colors, but if you have not tried a slingback out and you're not sure if it will work for you, definitely feel free to start with a neutral and then work your way towards color. All right. Okay. So guys, there are a few other pieces that I absolutely love from Mango. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure I have a link available to you guys so you can shop my wish list. And that way you can shop all the items that I named today, as well as the pieces that I didn't get to, but you might be interested in. Definitely pieces that I'm eyeing and I have in my cart. So I'll share those items with you in case you are interested in looking at all the things that I have checked out. Again, these links are affiliate links. So if you shop through my links, you will get a discount and I will also earn a percentage from whatever you buy. So I am super excited about what you find. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you found something that you really love from Mango. If you shop Mango, what pieces do you usually go to? If you've worn their jeans, let me know how you feel about their jeans. I have not tried out the jeans yet. Until next time, guys, take care. Peace and blessings to you. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, y'all.